Hey boys and girls, and welcome to today's math mini lesson. So today we're still going to be kind of going over place value. We're looking at composing numbers today. So sometimes when you add a two-digit number together, you'll compose it to make another 10 or another 100 or something like that. So we're going to be talking about mainly just putting ones together to make new tens. So don't forget that if I have 10 ones, that means those 10 ones equals 110. Okay, so composing means to put together or to add together. So if I'm looking at, say, I have this many ones. Okay, but I don't want to draw this many ones. It's so much easier to make them into tens. So these are my ones, and I have 5, 10, 15, 20 ones. But I could take a group of 10 and make it into 110. So this is a group of 10, and this is a group of 10, just like if we drew it out like on a tens frame. So that means I'm going to draw 110 and a second 10. So this is 2 tens. Okay, 20 ones is the same as 2 tens, which is the same as 10, the number 20. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today, is taking some ones and composing them in order to make tens. And I'm going to give you an example at the very end because this is something that you will actually use a lot whenever you're in second grade. So I'm going to use it in third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. So if I wish I had like a bigger, okay. That's how many ones I have. I have 5, 10, 15 ones. Now, I want to compose those to at least make 1 or 2 tens, however many there are. Well, I see one group of 10 here. So even if I draw out my tens and ones chart, you could do that too. I'm going to draw 110. Now, though, I can't make another 10 because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So 15 ones is the same as 110 and 5 ones. That value is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so it'd be the same thing as if I did this with tens frames. Okay, remember at the beginning of the school year. Oops, sorry. And if these were all filled in, okay, this is the same as this. 10 ones make 110. Okay, they're the same thing. Okay. Let's try another one. Okay. And I'm organizing them into groups of 5 just because it keeps it nice been organized. Okay. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This is 31s. Okay. I'm going to make a tens and ones chart because it's going to be easier to organize my data, my information. Here's one group of 10. Here's a second group of 10. And here's a third group of 10. So 31s is the same as 3 10s. And that value is 30. Okay. So 31s is the same as 3 10s, which is 30. Okay. 10, 20, 30. 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s. Same thing. You're just composing them. So, because what if you had 1,000 ones? Okay, or 500 ones even. If you had 500 ones, you don't want to draw out 500 ones. You would never fill it on the paper. And even for that matter, 500 ones wouldn't be good. You wouldn't want that a bajillion tens either. You'd actually turn it into hundreds. Okay, so this is why we're composing. So like you don't want to draw, let's keep it simple. You don't want to draw 80 ones. Okay, that would fill up the whole paper. You would rather draw 8 10s for 81. That's why composing is so important. Okay, let's try 2 more for some practice. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to compose ones. Okay. Now, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I have 23 ones. Okay. And I want to draw these as tens and ones. Okay. Or just tens, depending. Here's a group of 10, 1 10. Here's another group of 10, 2 10s. I can't make a group of 10 here, so I'm going to draw those 3 leftover ones as the ones. Okay, so we could say that 23 ones is the same as 2 10s and okay, bye-bye to the word composing. We're going to put it up here so it goes across the board. So 23 ones is the same as 2 10s and 3 ones. Okay, and that value 10, 20, 21, 22, 23 is the same as 23. I just composed it into a simpler form. It's way easier to count this. You might lose your track or lose your counting, like lose the number you're on if you have to count a ton of ones. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, start a little higher. Remember, you can always pause me. That's the benefit of a recording. Just hit pause. Okay, there are my ones. Okay, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I have 28 ones. Okay. Now I'm going to compose these into 10s and 1s. And I see I have a 10 here, 1 10. I have a 10 here, 2 10s. Now, do I have a 10 here? No, I don't. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1s left over. So I'm going to draw those in the 1 spot, not 10s. Okay. So 28 1s is the same as 2 10s and 8 1s. And that value, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Okay. So this is what you have to do for your math activities today. Now, the reason why composing is so important is because of this. Say we have the equation 26 plus 45 equals unknown. Okay. So if I solve this using 10s and 1s, okay, I have 6 1s and 2 10s and the number 26. I have 5 1s and 4 10s and the number 45. Now, remember, in each of our places, so even in hundreds, 10s, and 1s, you can only have the numbers, okay, 0 through 9. You can't have 10, 11, 12, 0 through 9. All of these, 0 through 9. So if the number in that place is bigger than the number 9, you have to compose it to the next highest place value, the next highest place. So you have 1s, 10s, and 100s. So you have to compose it to the next highest place. So let's see how many 1s we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I cannot write 11 here in my 1 spot. I cannot. I can only write the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I cannot write the number 11. So what I have to do is I have to compose my 1s to make a new 10. So I have 6 here, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to draw a circle or shape. Not a circle, not perfect. But I'm going to draw a shape. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm able to make a new 10. So I'm going to X this out, ship it over to the 10 spot, and make a new 10. Okay, so that's my new 10. Now I only have 1 1s left. So there's no longer these ones because I shipped it over and made it a new 10. So there's 1 1s here. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now there's 7 10s here. So 26 plus 45 equals 71. Now, if you do this the way we had been practicing, so people call it standard algorithm, where you're adding 45 and 26, 6 and 5 is 11. You bring down the 1, carry the 1. They need to borrow a 1 because you can only have numbers 0 through 9 here. So I can't have 11. So I'm going to bring down the 1 from the 1s, carry a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing, 71. So even here, you compose numbers to make a new 10. So that's why composing is so important. Now, you won't do this today. Don't panic. You're just taking the 1s and composing them to make a 10 or 10s and 1s. Okay? Just wanted to show that to you. But that is all for our mini math lesson today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, boys and girls.